Episode 405 is called Savages.
It is. I don't know why you say it like that, but
It needs drama.
why didn't you just go boom, boom, boom? I think it's one of those titles where you have to ask yourself, because in the colonies, the white colonists would call the Native Americans savages.
The savages come to show that my land is theirs!
The question is who's really being the savages here. As the story unfolds, you find out that Mr. Mueller is probably the true savage in this story.
And this was a unique way to also show what the relations were like at this time between the Native Americans and the settlers. And also what the settlers, what their view of the Native Americans and their rituals and everything else meant, and the kind of misunderstandings that happened there.
Something as simple as a blessing can turn into a curse.
What is he doing?
No! The sadness about Mr. Mueller is that he had such a love for his family. But in the end, he caused the death of his wife, of his son. He didn't understand that these other people weren't intending to do him harm, and we can all share. We love Duncan Lacroix, who plays Murtaugh, and felt that it was kind of a waste that he would die and then we wouldn't see him again, and felt that we wanted to keep him alive.
Yeah. Well, last time we saw Murtaugh was at Ardsmuir when he was separated from Jamie. He was being shipped off with a group of prisoners as an indentured servant. It's almost like a sentence where you get 7 years or 14 years, and at the end of that, you get your freedom. Some chose to go back to Scotland. Many of the Scots stayed in North Carolina and made their home. And that's obviously what Murtaugh decided to do. He becomes a smith of all trades, blacksmith, silversmith, coppersmith. Murtaugh, he's
Renaissance man.
He is.
Yeah.
Blacksmith!
Murtaugh, thank the Lord.
Also, we built up more of a bond with Claire in the television series, much more than it was in the book, and even more of a bond with Jamie. Once we just made that decision, then you start looking into the future, and we instantly kind of saw him coming back season 4 and giving him a storyline in the sense that, hey, if he's one of the regulators.
Tonight, we drink to the tax collectors.
You always want to introduce conflict at some point. And then if Jamie has made a deal with Tryon to, put down the regulators, that's a good story.
The day is coming when we stand for what's right.